Hey Aries, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of March general reading here. Let's talk briefly about your meditation. It was short and sweet. I saw Wonder Woman immediately, as portrayed by Gal Gadot, I believe her name is, like from the most recent films. It's interesting because in those movies, Aries is an actual character who's the god of war, right? I feel like there is an aspect of being very much of your fire sign self, really living well within that energy, which means there's a sense of alignment I'm picking up on. I heard on the front lines. And then I heard careful, being cognizant, I should say, of who and what sort or quality of energy you allow into your atmosphere. Okay, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of feelings. Okay, obviously, there's a lot of collective energy, panic, fear, and there's something about you being Aries and Aries being affiliated with the god of war. It gives me this deep sense that you are more than equipped to be in the front lines and retain a sense of composure, calm, and confidence. Composure, calm, and confidence. Okay? In terms of the energies that are in your atmosphere, if there's anything that isn't yours or anything that doesn't really fit your personal bill, or if you speak to someone and you feel worse afterwards, transmute that quickly with your own fire, right? I see it, recognize it, it's not mine, boof, it's out of here, just bam. Redirect your energy, refocus, and get back within your own energy, okay? You're being called upon to be the fire sign that you are right now. I also saw an elephant coming through, which is the remover of obstacles. In the elephant, how it's portrayed in this deck here, is the elephant is holding a bit of fire in its trunk. So there's something about, because fire is a very active energy, it's transformative, but it also knows how to bend and adapt, right? There's something to that. It's like how much you feed the fire or how much you give space to the fire will determine, how large or small it is. But it's still fire, it still provides heat. And I feel like you are a source of heat for yourself and others right now in a really positive way, okay? Let's get your animal energy for second half of March, my Aries. Yeah, you're the Emperor. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like you're in a place where you're like, yeah, step into that Emperor energy that is inherent within for you. And it just feels like the only place that you should really be, or that you would ever want to be, rather, right? That Emperor energy is boss energy. It's grounded. It's seeing things as they are. It's recognizing the temporary state of things, right? Starfish. This could not be better. Starfish is about wish fulfillment, and it's also about the physical state of things, the physical appearance of things. I do feel like there is an element of, because, stars in the sky, but also starfish in the ocean. I feel like there's an element, kind of like a hawk energy, where you're seeing things macroscopically, the larger picture, and microscopically, the smaller picture, simultaneously and equally as well. It really feels like you are in alignment. Good for you. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. There are also 5 points on a star, which is the number of change, and 10 of pentacles at the bottom here. Happy home, family, material, stability, and foundation. More stars for the star. Really beautiful. So first here you got the Page of Cups. I like this. The pages represent the water energy here, clearly. More water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Page of Cups, the pages are about a younger energy and or a newer energy, right? So this can very much be a newer relationship that is in your atmosphere, or a working partnership that serves your emotional center, someone younger in your life that is going to you for emotional support or inspiration or directive. This can always be vice versa as well. I want to point out the fact that she's standing next to the ocean. We have the starfish here as well. Why do I feel like you are embodying and being a beacon of light and hope for those around you right now? Like you are the star. I feel that for you. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I feel like people are talking to you and then feeling better afterwards, which is really cool. Death, Scorpio, and a bunch of water here in your reading. Death, Scorpio energy here. Traditionally, this is the complete ending of something so that something new can rise, like Lazarus and reemerge and rise from the dead, you know, brand new and better than before. I want to point out the fact that this guy has his crown off of his head, you know, and we're talking about the Emperor and Aries, and I keep saying a throne for you guys, and also the crown chakra, and with what's going on right now, the, you know, correlating term for that as well. You know, there, remember in this sun here, it's like I literally feel like people are looking to you for support, guidance, and as an example. And I think it's a really beautiful thing, Aries. You could technically be in a position of being a teacher or a speaker or a healer or a counselor or just or a parent. You could literally just, or, you know, that person in your friend group where you're really in that position of you can turn to me right now for support and I'm going to be the example. That doesn't mean you won't have more difficult moments. But there is this strong thread running through what feels like Aries himself, your namesake, is very much with you in a very positive way. Very cool. I've never felt an Aries reading or really any reading quite like this. It's very cool. Oh my God. Aries. What did I say the starfish was? Wish fulfillment. Then you got the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment key. You better work. This is your dreams coming into fruition. This is also an emphasis on the physical state of things, really indulging your senses, right? Didn't she look like she's on a throne all her own? I love this. It came out with the 4 freaking wands. The 4 of Wands, happy home family. Here's your fire energy here popping up in the 4. Also represents the month of April, and we are in a 4 year. I have a feeling that April's going to be really good for you. I know we're talking about the second half of March, but I feel like they're just giving us a preview into April. And look how death is moving. It's just made me so happy. Like moving into this time. Okay? I really, really like it. I think life is going to look very different in the second half of this year for you in a really good way. Like in a really good way. I think I think there's some money. I'm smelling too, new work opportunities, but a lot of emotional opportunity here as well. I feel that there's someone in your energy that is a true wish come true for you, that is a real wish come true for you. I feel like that's vice versa as well. I do. This is stunning. This is beautiful. Wish fulfillment. Happy home and family, major cause for celebration, 11/11. I'm telling you, April feels really good. Really, really good. Oh my God, I am so slow. We're moving into your birthday season. The majority of you, not all of you, the majority of you are having your birthdays in April. Oh my God. I love how late that memo came through for me. But it's true. Very happy birthday season to y'all. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have a very good birthday season indeed. Very good. Why do I feel like she's like, see, I knew this would pass along. See, I knew that everything was right as right. See, I had this on lock the whole time, and I got plenty of stocks and supplies, and I'll hand you my cup of emotional availability and support and confidence. I'm telling you, the help that you are being right now and the energy that you are, you know, putting out right now, and I feel like you're getting help and support yourself as well. I feel like it is reciprocal. There's someone in your energy who's reciprocating that with and for you, especially with this Page of Cups. Whether this is you're finding comfort in your children, or it's a love that you're finding comfort through, or friends that really are an emotional match to you. It's very reciprocal, but you overall are, I'm feeling this energy coming from you towards other people. Let's get a clarifier for Page of Cups. Aries, this is like my favorite reading, and I'm almost done with them, I have to tell you. I can't. King of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Cups. King of Pentacles, earth energy here. I love this so much. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. King of Pentacles is super wealthy. Remember I said I smelt money. Super wealthy and super generous. Remember how I was talking about your stocks and supplies, but it's also emotional stock and supply, and you being ready, you know, giving that out readily. You are in such a beautiful position here. I feel that there's this beautiful balance between being rooted into the ground, but also connected to your emotional center. I'm telling you, You're doing something very right, but I don't even know if you're consciously doing it as much as you're stepping into an energy, and it's like this huge gift for your birthday season. It's a really, really beautiful thing. I also want to point out the fact that this is all very kind of seated down, sitting on a horse, standing still energy. You with doing just kind of the least, and not in a bad way though, just like being in your energy of who and how and where you are. It's just, I see someone, I'm seeing Jack and the Magic Beanstalk. I'm seeing throwing the bean down, it was just a few beans out of your pocket, and then from it grows this like huge, stairway upwards. In a good way though. There is something here, yeah. Summertime and the living is easy. I'm hearing summertime and the living is easy. Was that Nina Simone? I'm hearing that song. I'm seeing the ruby, and Page of Cups to represent summertime energy as well, and the starfish. There's something here about the summertime as well. I feel like April's going to be good, but there's something about the heat of it. Doesn't really matter where you are in the world, by the way. When I say summertime, what I really mean is, when summer equinox hits, which is like June 21st or so, up until the autumnal equinox, which is September 21st, I believe, around there. That period of time for you, it's like you're getting this payback for a difficult start to the year or a difficult last year, okay? Something about that. Okay. Hi, you got Four of Wands again. I can't tell you how happy I am to see this again for you. To clarify the death key, this is, oh my God, I just saw 1111 on the timer. Aries, you get the gold star. Oh, the gold star, starfish. This is the gold star reading for this round, for reals. Okay? Four of Wands, this is, the fact that this is something ending, this is what you're going towards. Life is about to look very different for you. And if Aries is represented by any key in this deck, wouldn't it be the death key? I'm so obsessed with this for you. I'm so obsessed with this for you. Technically it's the Emperor, but I feel like in this context, like given what's going on right now, like this is very much in your energy as well, and I really, really like it. It feels like the hard times are coming to a close and you're signing up for a whole new batch of goodness. I also, interestingly enough, I feel like things are being rearranged, and you're riding on top of the wave. Things are being rearranged, and things that you were at an impasse around that seemed difficult or delayed are about to come out a lot easier. Okay, I'm getting a very specific image of someone who has been preparing and even worried about an upcoming test in school. And then they're really prepared. They think it's just going to be, a question where you have to write a whole paragraph answer and you have to memorize every little point of everything. And then they get the test and it's multiple choice, and they're easy multiple choices. That is the best way I could describe what I'm picking up on. Things are about to get a lot easier and more seamless, and I love it. Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. Oh my God. This is just the reading of the repeats. You got death again. Can I just point this out? You got death in the Four of Wands here. We talked about that already. Then you got the death again with the Four of Wands, Nine of Cups. I've never had double repeats like this. You've literally gotten the same card twice with the Four of Wands and the death key here. It's the death of how your life was. It's the ending of that cycle and the emerging of the sun. See how this is nighttime and it's stars in the sky, and then you're emerging to all sunny days? I'm not going to repeat myself. This is what it is. Aries, you are doing something incredibly right. I want to get an angel oracle for you. It's going to be shorter, but good Lord Jesus. I literally just talked about all of this. I'm so obsessed. I love it. Let's get an oracle for my gorgeous Aries who are doing something very right. That is so weird because I was just about to talk about deer energy. Here, we take this too. Okay, so first, I was going to talk about deer energy because this is a stag, obviously a stag skull here. And this is very much about being gentle with yourself and others during this time as well. Allow yourself to be flexible and bendable around other people right now as well as you're being there for them, because it does feel a bit like a stiff upper lip. But it really just feels like you're grounded and confident. But just remember to be gentle as well. Not everyone has, the God of War working with them for their betterment right now. So just be gentle with others and yourself, of course, as well. And as long as you don't expect any day to look the same and you're just kind of riding with it, it's all good. So Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Remember when I said at the beginning of this reading, if you come into contact with anyone, whether it's a conversation or a news story, and then you just feel icky afterwards, transmute that via fire. Really look at it for what it is. Say, this isn't mine, and I'm gonna just freaking like burn it up. You can visually imagine burning it. That feeling, that ickiness that you're left with. This is exactly what I was feeling in the beginning. Okay? And you know what? You're doing them a great service by even taking that on and getting rid of it. It's like you're taking out the energetic trash of those around you who need it. Okay? And by trash, I mean panic, fear, pessimism. Right? Then we have divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Why do I feel like this is your message to others? And look at this gold here as well. I am telling you. You're about to have a fabulous April, and the time between the summer and the autumnal equinox too, spring into summer, I'm telling you, the rest of your year is going to look really different, and you're about to manifest in such a big way. Things that were delayed or seemed difficult or complicated, suddenly you get the test back and it's easy multiple choice. I keep hearing summertime, 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 summertime. Summertime and the living is easy. It's like you're being energetically rewarded for the complete energetic boss and amazing being that you're being right now. And again, I do feel like some of you guys are in actual positions of leadership and or authority, where you're a teacher, a counselor, or you're just the sage friend, a healer, a sage friend, where you really are in this position of energetic authority. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're in a position of energetic authority. And it just feels really, 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 really good. It's like this is your time to really exhibit by example what it is to keep a rational head about things and stay grounded and connected, and yet at the same time exhibit and practice gentleness. It's like this marrying of two counter energies of masculine and feminine. Oh, and the divine order and the scale. Yeah. It definitely feels that way. On a special note, or on a separate note rather, I feel like some of you guys are going to be, because I'm getting a marriage or engagement as well. Maybe from someone you either live apart from, there's a distance from, or someone that you haven't even met yet. That's going to be kind of a quick turnaround time on that. Interesting. Maybe even in the autumn. Something about this, because they're telling me to take like this 11/11 kind of literally. I feel like some of you guys are going to be engaged and or married by the end of the year, or really seriously cohabitating or with someone where you're like, wow, this is my person, this is the other half of the scale, and you balance each other out. It's really stunning, actually. It feels really good. My beautiful Aries, this was your second half of March general reading. This was a shorter one, but Golden Star Award, absolutely in every freaking way. I love this so much for you. With that being said, I so hope that this helped and resonated. If so, if it did, please do let me know in the comments below. I would absolutely love that. I love reading your comments so much. I'm wishing you the happiest of birthday seasons. It is going to be a good one. And with that being said, just thank you so much as always for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending you so much light and love and energy and strength and divinity. And as always, thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.